It is the last day, November 30th. And you know what? I don't even notice. I feel good. Feel good. Let's talk about the changes. Today is December 1st, and over the last month, I have spent 30 days eating no fast food. And because I want to be original and unique, I decided to enter a challenge that nobody else... Wait a minute. Okay, so this isn't really an original idea. So if there's all these videos and research on it, why did I decide to do it? Well, I don't want their results, I want my results. I don't want their experiences, I want to experience this possibly painful thought process all by myself. Because I love misery. Okay, let's actually go over the reasons why I would want to quit fast food. Well, first thing, I want to live longer. I can't really enjoy my life if I'm going to be in a grave at an early age because of poor health decisions. And kind of going off of that, the second reason is because I want to control what goes into my body. I'm a control freak like that. I love to have complete control over every outlet, faucet. The point is, I'm a bit of a control freak. But what I'm not good at is time management. Reason number 3. The way I see it is if I can control certain periods throughout the day when I should be putting food in my body, and it's going to take a little bit longer time to kind of get to that end stage, maybe that time management, that prepping will roll over in other parts of my life. Because ultimately, it's a convenience problem that I have, not a fast food addiction. Or do I? Day 1. I'm not craving anything yet. But last night, funny enough, I was craving like going to like a Taco Bell or In-N-Out, but I feel like it was more like being rebellious because I know I'm not supposed to anymore. So I wanted to get it all out, but I didn't. So, strong start, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so what are the rules for the next 30 days? I have to cook at home. And if I go to a restaurant, not fast food, but a restaurant, it has to be for social events. So what are my expectations for the next 30 days and maybe even outside of that? Well, save money. It is not a secret that fast food costs way more in the long term than it is if you were just to go to a grocery store and just spend $100 to $200. If I'm spending about $10 at a place 3 times a day, that's $30 a day. For the next 30 days, that could be up to $900, possibly. In fast food. Losing weight. Weight gain is just one of those known trade-offs that you have if you were just to eat fast food, but nobody seems to care. And my theory is because it's convenient. And then the last one is not craving salt. If we look at the back of the packages of anything that we put in our bodies, you're gonna see salt in there most of the time. I might be addicted to salt and I just don't know it yet. I know I don't crave sweets. I don't have like a sweet tooth. Yeah, occasionally I like chocolate or what have you. But I know I am definitely more of a salty person than a sweet person. It's November 16th. We are halfway done. A little update to kind of recap the last 2 weeks. The first couple days were weird. I wouldn't say hard, but it was like a habit. There was a habit going on. And breaking that habit, that was the hardest part, but that's what this experiment is supposed to be about. Changing habits. Last week, I did go up north to help a friend out, and because it was kind of improv, last minute, I did end up cheating. For 2 days, I had fast food. But I haven't had fast food since. I've had fast food since. So what's going on here? What happened with that? I went to a concert this month, and I met some cool people. People who are from out of town. People who became my friends. People who have never had In-N-Out. We had to fix that. I regret nothing. It's In-N-Out. They became my friends for it. And only that. Not because of the concert. Not because of the similar personalities. Not because of anything else. Just In-N-Out. In-N-Out makes friends. Truth. That should be the new slogan. I also ended up going to Chick-fil-A the day before Thanksgiving because it was a pit stop. I went from work to a doctor's appointment to had to leave from there to go a couple hours up north. It was a convenience thing. See? There it is again. Convenience. Current results. I'm not craving it. I'm not missing it. Honestly, I think I'm a little bit over it. I've lost a few pounds. Like consistently, I've kept it off. Wasn't just like weighing myself at my emptiest early in the morning, but midday I weighed myself and I'm a few pounds lighter. So when I went into this, I actually had no real idea of what the weight loss was going to be. I started at 197. Now, so there's an improvement. Not a drastic one, but you know, an improvement. An interesting thing I'm learning right now is the creativity that I'm doing in the kitchen now. I'm thinking more ahead. I wouldn't say it's full-fledged meal planning yet, or meal prepping, but I'm getting there. Now, I'm hoping by the end of this, I'm not gonna have an incentive to wanna go back to it because I don't miss it, but I do miss the convenience of it. It's weird, it's weird. So what was the reality of this experiment? My mind was still looking for loopholes. I still crave convenience. I want more time in the day ultimately. And I think that's the case for a lot of people. I don't think people actively, willingly choose to put bad stuff in their body just because, hey, it's a Tuesday. I think they do it strictly because it's a convenience factor. Maybe people don't like to cook, don't know how to cook. Maybe they don't have those resources at the time to put that type of time aside to prep. But in actuality, that's just an excuse because there are 24 hours, we all have the same time. Why would some people find the time and others don't? There is time. Now, there are exceptions to the rules, like when I had to cheat. But those should be the exceptions, not the rule. It's all about disciplining yourself. Time management. So if we look at the reality of it, pros. I got better at planning ahead, sometimes even days in advance. I knew what to get ready to make to eat or what I wanted to eat before I even got hungry. Because for me, when I start getting hungry, I just don't care anymore. Screw it, I'll go to Taco Bell. So if I could just plan ahead before I got to the point I didn't care anymore, that would be half my battle. Cons. I ate fast food 4 times. So on average, I had a cheat day once a week. I had fast food with friends who have never had In-N-Out before, so we had to fix that. Then I had the McDonald's when I went up to Northern California to see Drew. The 2 other times was because I went to Chick-fil-A for a long drive going up to the Anaheim, LA area for Thanksgiving, so I needed food in the belly. It was a convenience thing, and you know, I could have found better time to do it, but I'm human. And just the other day, I had the McRib. Yeah. Limited time. I don't know if I'm gonna crave it again, but it's just, you know, the McRib. So I had McDonald's twice, In-N-Out once, and Chick-fil-A once. Also, I'm still indecisive. Ultimately, if you just put food in front of me, I'll eat it. I'm not that picky for a picky guy. I don't think I'm actually really that picky, but I feel like I'm picky because I can choose what I eat now instead of like as a kid.
Eat your greens.
Nah, I don't want the greens.
It tastes like boring.
And ultimately, convenience is convenient. Go figure. But going forward, am I going to be really hooked on fast food? I don't think so. I like having more money. Here's where I was before I started the challenge. Here's where I am now that I finished the challenge. I like more dollar signs. Will I do this again? Yeah, probably. Just for the hell of it? Sure, why not? So let me know what you guys think about this experiment. Have you done something similar like this? And I think I'm gonna try more of these 30-day challenges. They might not always be like the first of the month to the end of the month, but you know, 30 days. That's a long time to kind of get a pretty accurate assessment of something. So with that, what next challenge would you like me to try? I have a few on the back of my mind I'm probably gonna do regardless, but you know, I'm open for the discussion. So what am I gonna do now?
Hello, Mr. Box. My name is Alex. How may I help you?
Hi, can I get one of everything? I am hungry. The 2 other time. Wait, what were the 2 other times? Oh. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's try that again. I went to a concert this month and I met some cool people.